Oh man. Drank that cold water so fast, got the old brain freeze. And it's cold outside. And it's windy. Stupid cold front. Today's the day, run the beef, second time. Anyway, I really didn't want to do this in this wind. It doesn't look too bad. They said it was going to pick up as the day wore on. This side of the lake should be smooth. It's not cold, it's like 60, high 60s. I don't like it cold. Cold no liking me. My nose and eyeballs will be running. And this morning I was watching videos on YouTube with 35 horse motors, and some of them were doing speed tests. Old Blackout Bill has one on there. He was only getting 22 miles an hour out of his, and he had 2 people in the boat, plus you got batteries and tank and everything. And another guy in another little aluminum John boat was doing 27, I think. 35 horse, little John boat, aluminum, him and his son, the dog, fishing gear, battery, blah, blah, blah. I think there was one more. I think he was doing like 29, I think, hit top speed. Anyway, so those are your 35s. I'm doing 30 or 27 on that boat. We'll see what she does now with the bigger intake. That's good. We're gonna do it this way. All right, let's see. Little primer. 1, 2. Give it 3 this time. Guaranteed to run. It's going to be the side. Let's warm her up a little bit. Front end is way up there. I wish I had a tripod. All this grass. Sounds different. Something over here is bugging the hell out of me, rattling around. I think it's this thing. But it sounds different than it did. Sounds different with that big intake. I'm telling you the truth now. I'm sitting here 1 foot on each side and I'm holding on to the seat with my legs. This is a little scary for me. Ooh, got a bunch of grass. Oh man. Alright, let me try to get used to this for a minute. Sit this camera down. I feel like I need to be holding on or something. That's how Tracy, when he drives it, he's always holding on to the side over here. sound as peppy as it was. You know, before I hit that throttle and it'd be like, whoa, whoa. It doesn't feel as peppy. It feels beefier, stronger, not really quicker. Let me get my GPS out. I don't feel like it's any faster. Like I said, it feels like the power's there, but not being faster. And I'm right in the weeds. 6 miles an hour. Damn it. I'm right in the middle of them. I know I'm pretty good out here. I want to be in there. Alright, so that's 17. Not as peppy as it was. It doesn't have the pickup like it did with the smaller intake. This is crazy. But man, I mean, I was climbing up to 25 and it just started getting a little squirrely in this little bit of chop out here. And I'm holding on, baby. Get me out of here! Let me get back over there where I was at. See, he took this friggin' canopy down. I can't see the screen on the phone. If I leave it up here, the phone slides off. And if I bend over to look at it, I lose track of what the hell I'm doing. So this thing is just too spooky for me. Aha, I'll put it in my bag here. See that? So I'm doing 2 miles an hour like it was before at idle. Alright, let's see what I can get going here. I got weeds on. This ain't working out for me. Every time I hit some weeds, spinning out. I'm about to give up. Aggravating as hell. In going anywhere. This thing's not doing what it did the smaller intake. I could feel it sitting on this freaking board. My ass is killing me. Man, most uncomfortable friggin' boat I've ever been on. I feel like this was a total waste of time. You know what I'm going to do? Let me get back over. I'm going to turn this camera off. Hold on. Yep, it's got freaking loaded with weeds. So we're going to take a lunch break and come back, clean them weeds off. I'll do another run. See what happens. So I just decided I'm gonna skip it for today. Man, do I have that many weeds on this thing already? I'm barely going 18 miles an hour. What the hell is going on? Almost 27. Now I don't feel so bad. Boy, listen to this thing. Wow. Now I don't feel so bad, but still should be going quicker in my opinion. All that time now, it must have been these friggin' weeds getting stuck on here. Anyway, he's coming to get me. It wasn't so windy, I'm telling you, it just doesn't look bad, but it's spooky. off to the side. I would look down at the phone. Scary. I bet I got weeds on there again, just from coming through over there. Yep. Man, I'm telling you, I'm holding on to this seat with my butt cheeks. I don't want to be out here. I'll just go wait for him. I think maybe with a good run, I'll hit 27 again, but it's just something just doesn't seem right. Unless it's just weeds, I keep hitting weeds. That time I hit 27. What I had to do, man, I was holding on to this for dear life and ripped right through there and ripped right through all kinds of weeds. And she hit 27. That felt good. I just need to get out here on a better day. I wouldn't doubt if I got weeds all on there again. That felt good, man. I looked down, I see 27. It's like, woohoo! Didn't take long either, a little short run right there. Feeling much better about things now. Oh man, this thing is squirrely. There he is. Alright, I'm out of here. So yeah, real pain in the grass, baby. Trying to test run that EVINRUDE build. The wind was coming from that direction that day with the cold front blowing in this way. But I kept wanting to get on that sandbar over here because this was the smooth side. Every time I'd get out here, horrible. And out there, horrible. The weeds just keep growing and growing and growing. Just past that reed bank is where the grass starts. Right in here. But just past it, it's that long, you got that one long shot of sandy bottom. And I kept trying to get in there and get a good run. So I finally got a good run towards the end of the day there. I was waiting for Tracy to pull up over at the ramp. I said, let me sneak in a couple of quick runs before he gets here. And finally hit the 27. It was right over there, man. I just floored it. 27. Man, I had to put the camera down, hold on for dear life. This thing, man, it's just spooky. That sitting on that wood seat, throwing me all over the place. That freaking bruise on my leg. I'm holding on. I'm like, put a seat in there. I don't want to put holes in the wood. I'm like, it's just a friggin' piece of wood. Get one of them clamp-on seats. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Anyway, it was a rough day for me. So, a couple other things too. I did the Joe Reeves timing method on that. I don't know if you can do it on a 25 horse. So I looked it up, Joe Reeves timing method 25 horse. And all these are on iBoats forums. So one guy was doing it like a 93 25 horse. And he was having problems trying to figure it all out. And it's not that hard to figure out. It's -4 degrees, whatever your boat says, your motor says. Anyway, he was having problems with it. It wasn't working for him. So I'm like, man, did it not work for me to slow that motor down, or was I just catching that? Well, I know I was catching that much grass meat every single time. I couldn't get away from it. And you see them long stringy things. That's what really ties up the prop, man. You can put it in reverse all day and you're trailing 5 feet of that stuff. It just winds up the other way. It doesn't care what way you hit it in reverse, hit it forward. It doesn't work on this thing at all in reverse, boy. It gets worse. So I'm gonna redo that Joe Reeves. I'm gonna take it out on the boat and just test run it. Just adjust adjust the rubber bumper screw and see if I screwed it up. It's a possibility, because at the end of this guy's comments and stuff, he said on his motor he had to set it at 0 degrees because nothing else was working. I don't know, it was a little hard to understand. I don't know if he was doing it right, but something weird happened. That thing should have been quicker than it was. And it was still quick. It just seemed to have a little bit more pep to it with that smaller intake. Anyway, I'll get it there.
Don't forget to subscribe.